Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Pickle. We'll get that fixed right away. How you guys doing this morning? Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. We're looking at all the new mods for Farming Simulator 19. We got some new mods, new updates, all of that good stuff. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Let's see if we can jump into this. We've got, let's take a quick look how many we've got for new stuff. I think it's 6 new mods, 1 new mod for PC only. The other 6, I believe, are for all platforms. Let's jump over and take a quick look, shall we? Boom. There we go. All right, so for new mods, let's take a quick look about here. The Roto Arm, it's an interesting one. We got to talk about this one. This one's a little bit different, as well as the KPE 3.8 and the SP8. We'll take a look at these ones as well. Kind of an interesting combination there. We got a new case tractor. We got a German cow bar, the Farmhouse, the FS9 horse husbandry, and the only PC mod is the GlobalCompany's digital display. I thought we already had something similar to this, but this one's a bit different. It's okay. It's cool. If you're into the GlobalCompany stuff, I know DJ Goham is all over it. So I know he's going to be on top of this one. As for updates, let's talk about updates. We only have 2. We have the Kuhn Sitera, I believe it is, the 3000, 4000. This one's actually interesting because it adds a second, we have a second piece of equipment now. So this was only the 3000 beforehand. Now we also get the 4000. So we got a 4000 model, which is just a bigger model. So go from 3 to 4 meters. Nice cedar. I like that one. That's cool. Next up is the floodlight, and they just fixed the second set of lights. Only one set of lights used to work on this. Now it's got both. They both work. That's pretty much it. There's some new wear cards, new dirt cards, fun stuff like that. All good there. So that's it for your updates. Let's talk about the new mods. So like I said, we do have the 6 new mods and 1 for PC that we need to look at today. So let's jump in and take a look at them all. Perfect. So you know what? Let's start with the tractor. We do have right here, we have the Case Vestrum series. It's a small tractor, of course. Just a tiny little guy. Looks good though. Not much to talk about as far as the tractor goes. I mean, you guys have seen that. I think you've seen something similar. It's very similar to the smaller Case stuff that we have. 100 horsepower to 130 horsepower, somewhere in that range, depending on which engine you're going to go with. It does have a couple options for wheels. Of course, paint. There's a few options, not a ton. It doesn't have the gamut of options you'd expect. In fact, there's a couple that are very similar. So this is a European version, of course, as well. There's no North American version on this. You're going to be stuck with the European plates and 40 mile an hour or 40 kilometer an hour sticker on the back. That's all good. Case has 51 slots on console. Really? That's a lot. I don't even see that. Hop inside. It does have an animated front steering wheel. That's not bad. And the interior looks good. Let's jump into the store. We'll take a quick look at it there. You've got over in your small tractors section. We'll scroll down. There you go. The Vestrum Series 102,000 is base. Let's look at our colors quickly just so we have it here. Boom. You can see, like I said, not a lot of options here. You got the black, the gray. This is the one, the 145-year anniversary is the one we had out there. It was kind of different. I don't mind that color scheme. Like the shiny chrome red. It's kind of cool looking. Municipal, if you want to go with the traffic safety orange. And then back to Case. Like, you do have a lot of these red Case colors. Like, there's not a lot of difference between those two, is there? That's pretty much the same. Yeah, I don't see much there. Your design colors, I'll just pop that up. You don't see much when you have it on base. There was one, oh, how did I bring that up again now? Let's see, was it the weight carrier? I can't even remember how it was. You have the weights up front, of course. You do have an option to have a 3-point connection, of course, which is what I would always go with. Of course, we do have the new connection, right? We could always just put on that instead of having a 3-point connection. We had put the aftermarket one on, then you can put whatever you wanted up front. Also, for your wheels, you have your standard affairs for Trelleborg, Michelin's, and Midas. Of course, the Nokians as well. The Trelleborgs are really the ones that have the most options as usual, though. So there you've got standards, you've got narrows, you've got weights, you've got doubles, you've got pretty much everything you'd want. There's the full option array, especially for a small tractor. I don't know how often you're going to need a 100 horsepower tractor to have front and rear doubles on it, but you can go with it if you decide you want to go there. But I mean, we're at 130 horsepower right now. I think that'd be a stretch. Let's move on down. We've got beacon lights. Let's see if we can pull those back. We've got right, left, and both. Kind of standard stuff. The engine, 100, 110, 120, and the 130, so you can get up to 130 horsepower. It's funny that, there you go. It starts at 100, goes up to 130 horsepower. There we go. For some reason, that was starting at 130 for me there. That shouldn't have been. So depending on which engine you go with, but like 100 horsepower with that much rubber, that's going to be a struggle. Front loader option, you do have 3. There we go. You have 3 different options for your front loader, which is nicely painted in orange because of my design color. You have the standard. You also have the LO console, if you'd like to go with that one instead. Works exactly the same as you'd expect. Having issues with power harrow. Yeah, let's see. I'll take a look at mine. Mine was working. I haven't tested with workers, of course. And then lastly, we have a mirror option. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do the mirror option on this, on anything. So you can see, if we look, how am I going to see this? What's the best angle for you guys to see this? If you look right in this section, you have an option of adding a mirror in there. All right. It's a $250 hit, but anyways, you have it there. In fact, I have it actually in this one here. You can see the mirror is, well, if we jump inside, there it is. There's a mirror right there. I don't know if it really helps me see anything, but it's there. I think it's kind of cool. I guess if we added the mirror extension in to be able to aim that, maybe I'd be able to see something better. But anyways, you have that as an option. Mirror options are definitely rare, Rob. They're definitely rare, but we do have it. Cool. So there you go, guys. That is the case, the Vestrum series. Nice little tractor. I don't mind it. I wish we had the option of knocking off the European badging and just had a North American version as well, just for the type of farming that I typically do. But that's just me. Now let's move along. Let's take a look at, you know what? Let's take a look at the Roto. Let's look at the Roto Arm. So it does come with a power harrower, and it is all right here. So we have both mods that kind of come with this. I suppose you could probably put whatever you wanted on this. I haven't tested with anything other than what it comes with. So we have the Roto Arm right in front of us. We have the power harrower attached to it. This is it separately. They recommend 250 horsepower minimum to run this. So I've got a fairly large Duets Warrior here. Let's jump in. It's not exactly intuitive. I have noticed I'm struggling. Oh, come on. I've been struggling trying to connect it every once in a while too. It sent me for a ride the very first time I connected to it. Let's see if it connects this time. Yeah, now it's not going to connect at all probably because it's not in the right spot. I got it backwards. Oh, it went backwards. That's why. See, it flipped off when I turned it off. That's awesome. I was going to say, that doesn't look right at all. It totally flipped it around when I turned it off. So it sent me for a ride the very first time I connected it and sent my tractor about 10 feet in the air. Let's see if I can connect to it this time. There we go. There we go. So it's fine now. So with this, you can, of course, move the arm so it goes in both directions. So you can put it on left or right. You can also connect stuff onto the front. You can make use of the front if you like. If you want to use that as a PTO as well, you can connect a second one up front. I'm not sure if I'd find much of use, but I've been struggling with finding too many uses for this, for my personal style. I mean, I guess it's nice that you can move this around, store it up top like that. You can add something on the back and implement on the back if you wanted to do double duty. Gives you other options there. But I don't know, DJ was reporting there were some problems with AI working with it, so I'm not sure. I have not messed with it too much as of yet. Let's see if we can just get this to fire up here. Oops. Get this one going. We'll drop it down. So we got both implements on. They both drop down. Let's see if we can just get rid of some of this corn here. See what happens. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah. No, I own the land. So it does take off. It's interesting, though. The left side is not working on it. I didn't even test that out. The right? I don't know. I don't think I own the land. Maybe that's my problem, actually. No, it does seem to work, but the right side, that left one is not. That's interesting. I have to do some more testing with this to see if it's a problem with the mod, because the center is working, but the right is definitely not doing anything like it should be. Let's see if I can just move this over to the right side. Go this way. Go this way. And getting it to work in the right direction half the time is half the struggle for me on this one. Let's see. We'll go that and go on the way up and over again. But anyways, there's no other options with this. They are exactly as you see them. You can't adjust them. You can't change the colors, anything like that. Everything you see is how they are. There we go. I don't think I had it written down in the right spot. So now I can adjust it and just do that. Okay, so it does work. You just have to make sure that it's down. I didn't have it down. Oh, wait a minute. I hit a bump. Yeah, okay. So it does work. I was wondering if it wasn't working on one side, but it does. Cool. Anyways, that takes that for account. It's a bit of a struggle. I don't know. We'll see. I need to do some testing with this and mess around with it. We'll see. Let's get this thing shut down. And when I don't have my screen up, it's tough to see what I'm doing here. All right, let's shut this all down right there. The one I was more excited about was, shut that off. Perfect. There we go. Was the cultivator we got here. Now this is kind of cool. So let me just bring up some more information on this, because there are quite a few options on this, or quite a few coloring, I guess I should say. Wouldn't say options. The KP 3.8 and SP8 is the brand name on these, so it's kind of generic, I guess, in that sense. My phone out of the way here. So you can get a few options as far as colors go on this plow, or cultivator, I should say. You can see we have two different types of the rear, oh man, what is the name of it? What is the name of it? I forgot. The rollers, rear rollers. So you have two different rollers in the back. You've got the standard ones, and then you have the, I don't even want to quote, it's the vertical splines. There's like a whole name for it. Let's take a quick look at it. And then, of course, you get the doubler here that connects to both of them, which is kind of interesting. Let's go look at store first. I was going to hook up to them. I want to look in store first at it. So let's see here. Cultivators, we roll down to the very end. You're going to find the KP 3.8. Nothing huge, of course. It's only, 3.9 meters. You get quite a few options for colors, and well, it's nice to have the options for your roller spirals. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Roller spirals or just regular rollers. But the colors are interesting. So you got like red, green, blue, yellow, and then you have John Deere. I just find that funny. Instead of having the actual brand names in the last one you get to, you got John Deere as well. Hey, Simulation for the Nation, how you doing, my friend? Newell, what's going on? All right. Hey, Stian, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, you've got a few options there. And then, of course, the connection point, which is down in your miscellaneous section. You'll find that down over here, down back by the Roto Arm. The SP8, $1,700 to add the connection point. It has the exact same coloring options along with John Deere. So if you want John Deere stuff, you can have it, I guess. I guess the Case guys aren't picky, but the John Deere guys are, right? David Williams, how are you doing, my friend? So the only thing, everything works as you'd expect with this. In fact, there's some nice little touches with this connection point. Let's just connect it up. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. You know what? I better bring the menu up so I can actually see what I'm looking at. There we go. There, and then connect it to the next one there. One thing they did do on this, which I'm really glad, they actually they made sure to add in the wiring connection, so it doesn't just bolt on with just a pin. You've actually got the wiring that goes in. You can see the hydraulic that go in, so you can actually have it so it physically raises and lowers, which is a nice touch. A lot of times I find these mods, they just have like a pin connection and it looks like it's done, but there's no realism in that because that wouldn't work. There you go. So that does actually have the proper connection points. Now just be careful if you do decide to jump into your tractor, not throw it, jump in clutch. There we go. Come on. If you do decide that you want to, let's see here, all of a sudden disconnect both your cultivators from your tractor, that happens. So now all of a sudden you've got a potential problem. Depending on the lay of your ground, you might have a problem trying to reconnect this to your tractor. This one actually has a pretty big hitbox for that. Like right now I can still connect without issue, but I think if you had like a fairly sizable difference in ground, this would be a bit of an issue. So just a heads up, if you decide to do that, you might run into problems. But see, like right now, I can connect to it still, even with that kind of a distance away. I'm not really having a problem, but I could see this potentially being an issue at some point for some people. Just be aware of it. Disconnect the cultivators first. Cool. So that's it for the new mods as far as equipment goes. The rest of the stuff we have, well, we got some buildings. A couple buildings. We got a new house again. Once again, we have European style house. We got that cow shed and the horse pasture as well. Cow bar, the house itself, I wish we could get in, but we can't get into it. No, unfortunately, unlike yesterday's, we cannot get in this house. The garage, we can get into. You can get into the garage. Is there lights in the garage? No, it looks like that light should work. Just saw it there. Is that a light switch? No light switch. Maybe it comes on automatically at night. Have not tested it. But, yeah, it's a house. It is what you expect. 2018, apparently. And then we move over to our cow barn. Once again, more of a European-style cow shed. Openable doors. The one interesting thing with this, let's see if it'll do it here. So you've got, of course, manure over on our right. We have the slurry right down here. You could open these doors up on top only, kind of like an air vent area. Now, it doesn't... How does it work again here? I had it so it was just the top a second ago, or the bottom a second ago. Is it going to do both of them? Oh, it's going to do both of them now. It was just the far side I had it on. Maybe this one opens every time. I thought it was just this one maybe. But I thought it was interesting. I don't think I've seen a barn that only opened one before. I'm going to stay with both. I had to both of one of them just a second ago now. Now it's going to do both. Anyways, the way it opens up, I thought that was good. But all the doors, for the most part, all open up. As you can see, I've opened everything up. Now, to get your cattle in here, the hit point is right in here. So this is where you're going to buy your cattle or drop your cattle off. There you go. We threw a bunch in there just for fun. Of course, the interior is done as well. And let me see. On the backside, we got our troughs. Yeah, there you go. You got your water trough. Where's the food trough? Is it inside? Must be inside. There it is. Anyways, so that's it for the cattle. The horse, really straightforward for the cattle. It's 40 slots for that. Wow. See, I don't even worry about slots, Rob. That's the life of PC, I suppose. The horse pasture, really straightforward. I think we've got one that's very similar to this. It's a two horse pasture. This one's a 4 horse pasture. You've got your 2 little troughs. They're tiny on each side. Nothing special there. Pretty small. You've got a gate that does open. And this is your spot where you purchase your horses right here. Right in here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. So right in the gate right there, of course. But that is it for the horse pasture. 4 horses max. So 40 cattle, 4 horses. Relatively straightforward for both of those kind of European style pastures. So that is it for the PC mods. If we move over to the side here, well, I've got a sign that I've managed to make myself. This is the GlobalCompany sign mod. You can adjust this obviously to whatever you want. If you hit the R button on your keyboard, R button, there you go. You can change whatever you like on this. Also, if you put this near one of the GlobalCompany's apps or GlobalCompany silos, you're going to get whatever the information is on that GlobalCompany. So you can do that as well. That is an option. Excellent. All right, folks. So that's it for all our brand new mods. We've got, like I said, only 7 in total. Not a whole lot to talk about today in the grand scheme of things. Let's move along and look at kind of what's coming up, what's coming down the pipe. I was actually over on, let me see here. Actually, no, let's take a quick look at this quickly as well. Now, this is being updated currently on our mods and testing, but this is over on the mod hub or mod network, I should say. Goldcrest Valley has been released, the update for that. So if you're playing Goldcrest Valley, there's an update coming in the mod hub. But if you're on PC, you can get the update right now. So this has been updated already. Just thought I'd notice that, and that's being tested right now for the mod hub. But if you're on PC, you can download the update right now. But let's move over instead and talk about, well, what's currently coming up for mods and testing. Currently we have, I think it's 22. What did I mark down? I wrote it all down here a second ago. 18 for PC, 13 for console. Quite a few mods. I mean, we were down to 0 mods yesterday. We have 0 mods yesterday that were being tested for console, so it's bounced back up again. If we scroll down our list, the Agro-Lift, Central Germany map, Collect Straw Admissions, the Cow Barn, Dangreville SVL 18, the Doumass 600 kilogram weight, DriveX IMT Plows is still sitting in there. Coronella map is still in testing. The one thing I did see, the Massy Ferguson right in here. Where is she? That I'm looking forward to for sure. Where is it? This one here? There we go. That there would be our Massy Ferguson, the TF20. I'm really looking forward to seeing this come out. This looks like it'll be nice. I love these old tractors. These are fantastic. So that's one I'm looking for sure. That's coming out for PC, hopefully soon. Other than that, we have the Bale trailer, a bunch of seasons mods being tested out. The shed pack, Switchback Canyon still in testing. The update for that. Modular Map still in testing, update for that as well, and a wash station. I'm not sure which wash station this is, if this is a new one or if this is just an update. If we move down into console land, we got the Amazon, we got the Big Brute still in testing, the update for that. Farmhouse, which I think was just released today, the Fliegl Log trailer. Floodlight, which was released today as well, the German Cow Barn. The one that I was going to say, there we go, the Goldcrest Valley we talked about. The only thing that really sticks out in my mind, where did it go? Oh, the Marshall ST 1800. We had this back actually as far as SF15. We've been seeing this guy. And really, it's just, all that is just a very straightforward slurry. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all we've been talking about. That's all that's coming out in the next little bit. I think we've hit everything right about there. Boom. Oops, wrong one. There, let's get rid of it. Let's head out this way and see if I can close my door again. The dog is running into my room. Anyways, guys, that is great. That's all we got going on today. Yeah, if you have any questions, of course, drop down in the comments. Thanks for stopping and hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If you're looking for anything else, look over on this side, this side right there. Click on one of those links over there. There's all the links for my social links. Come hang out with on Discord. You can find all the stuff down. Show the dog. She's gone. You can hang out with on Discord if you have any questions on any of this stuff. There's always someone around there that'll hang out with it. I'm in there pretty much all day as well. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning once again for the Farm Sim Show. It's good to see you guys. The links are in the description. That's right. Thanks, Dirk. And we'll see you guys tomorrow if you're around. All right, guys. Also, note Thursday. What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow night. So Thursday night, we'll be doing a live stream. So just be aware of that. If you guys are around, Thursday evening, we'll be doing a live stream once again. And we'll see what map we're playing on. I think we're still going to be on Medicine. No, Mississippi. We'll be back on Mississippi probably on Thursday. So hopefully we'll see you then. Have a good day, guys. See you at FS Club. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Have a good night, day, whatever it is. See you, folks.